Today we're gonna be reacting to horror videos. And I know it's scary, guys, but guys, this stuff good scary, okay? It's called Crptv. Yeah, Crptv. Alhamdulillah. Okay. This is gonna scare me. I bet it's gonna scare me. Ew. Ew. What disgusting. I cannot see right. I need to be in the shade. I don't know where I could be at.
Stop it, Matt. Should we really be doing this? There's a reason the story tells us to stay away from it, right? Kara's dad is here to hide a fiction. Carrie. Now it's just the story. Here we
If I go back there, there won't be Wi-Fi. I'd do it anyways in case there will be Wi-Fi. Every time I go up there's no Wi-Fi. Let me go inside my house. Okay, guys, almost at my house. Almost inside my house. Come on!
What?
The door locked. Can't unlock the door.
Grandma's in there.
Who's taking a bath? Whatever.
And if you want to do it. Hey, Ben. Carrie said she'd give you a kiss if you do it. Shut up.
No.
Hello?
Yeah.
Is my grandma?
No, I heard her from the bathroom. I don't know. Is Ella taking a bath? Okay.
At least she tried. Maybe if you're nice enough, it'll just open by itself. Yeah, Ben, did you try asking it? Yeah, please, Brute, come out of your hole and beat the living black as coal. Whoa. Are you going to open it?
Oh, Jessica. Oh my God. Oh my God, it's gonna be scared.
How?
Oh.
Ben?
the camera so
Michael?
she can see the dog.
Where have you been?
The puppies. Hold on.
What's
I
on
don't
your
know how to
face?
do it. It's a dog. It's only almost a month.
What was that?
Hold on.
Stay here.
Okay, come on.
Oh my gosh, she's stupid. I know that monster. No, no, you stupid. You stupid.
Matthew?
Lot of ketchup. Why you don't cry? I would be crying. I already know that Piggy gonna pop up in his face and eat him. I already know.
Do you know what you've done?
No. I'm sorry, Dad. Stop, Marcus. We need to be quiet.
What are we gonna do? The brute cannot be killed. Our only chance is to run for the woods.
I'll make it, Marcus. It gets everyone that runs.
We'll have to.
Don't look at me.
you doing? Shut up. Shut up.
Dad?
You keep watch, Carrie.
What are you doing, Dad?
This is not something you understand, Carrie. But we in the colony have a job to do.
What are you doing, Dad?
We're the only ones that can protect the world from the door. You betrayed your people. But you can still make this right.
Stop that! No!
I'm sorry, Carrie. This has to be
No,
done.
please!
This has to be done. Brute. Brute. Get back in your hole. I'm scared of it.
Like now, like get out now. Like if she don't get out now.
You're gonna shit on yourself. You're gonna shit on yourself.
Fruit! Go back in your hole. He's hurt, baby. Where's my soul?
Huh? Mom, I'm only taking a little bit of things. Hey, look, come on.
Let's go.
Watch new scary scenes every Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday.
Next.
This is so unfair! What's all the hullabaloo about? Mr. Cook, thank God you've gotten fat. Come in, come. Oh, this is a hobo suit, darling. You can't be seen in this. See? It would. You see?
Well, you know how men are. They think no means yes and give.
My 12-year-old cousin lost her life in my bedroom 23 years ago. I don't know how to tell this story without asking you a question. Have you ever heard of Mira? The girl who lives in the mirror? The first time I saw her, I was 10. My cousin was visiting. Her name was Amanda. She was 2 years older than me. Amanda stayed over at my house almost every other Saturday night. And she was the daughter my mother always
I
wanted.
know a girl who lives in the
spoiled,
mirror.
rotten beauty queen in the
A
making.
girl who lives in the mirror
And then, one
named
night, as
Bloody
we were
Mary.
getting ready for bed, Amanda pranced around the bedroom before finally stopping in front of the large mirror near the foot of my bed to apply a tube of red lipstick. I asked her why she was putting on makeup just before bed. She told me that in order for beauty sleep to work, you have to go to sleep pretty. Then she said, you know, you could do with some makeup to cover up that shit stain on your face. She was talking about the birthmark I was born with. I tried to hide my embarrassment, but I
Mom,
couldn't
get out so Ayla can change.
because, well,
I said get out so Ayla can change, please. I gotta use the bathroom. Like,
Amanda knew it was
She
the
wants you
reason
to get out
I
so she can
hated
change.
talking to people. Their
Yeah,
eyes
come on, man.
always lingered to my birthmark. I can almost hear them thinking, ugh, that's unfortunate. It has always made me feel like a circus freak. It's okay, not everyone can be pretty, you know, my cousin said under her breath, and it hurt. I watched in silence as Amanda moved from perfecting her lips to brushing her hair, only stopping in between to admire herself in the mirror. But
You heard
something
her.
about Amanda's reflection wasn't right. Amanda, I whispered. She turned her head to look back at me and my heart stopped.
Yeah.
Her reflection didn't move with her. The
Yeah,
person
she
in the
just went-
mirror was not Amanda. It wasn't her. It was a girl in a white dress with pale, dead
Look at the other one in
eyes.
there.
She looked like she'd gone to hell and never made it back. She had a wide gash across her face, with flesh wound slits that started at the corner of her mouth and ran morbidly deep into her cheeks. I stared in horror, unable to move. Amanda was still looking back at me, but her reflection, the deformed girl, was blankly staring at her through the glass. The reflected girl's eyes were pearl white and lifelessly fixed on her position. Amanda, what's wrong with your reflection? I asked, choking on my words.
Ma.
She was facing me, telling me to cut it
Ma.
out while I watched the girl in the mirror
What this
pull out a
says?
small box from behind her back
What?
and remove a
We signed
crisp
up for
razor
$20.
blade. She casually
deliver?
placed it in her mouth
What?
and began to chew, still smiling blankly as if programmed to do so. Then we both heard it. It came from the mirror. Amanda immediately
Yeah,
spun around to
$20
find
and
Mira
rinse it.
in the mirror. Suddenly,
And then
Mira's
we'll pick it up
facial
this
flaps
way.
opened up as skin flaps revealed a different kind of mouth. Two vertical rows of long, sharp, blood-stained teeth, surrounded by a gory mess of shredded meat and wet red flesh. Her two eyes remained in place and stared back at us while her bruised body made
outside
creepy
smoking.
Barbie-like motions. We
She's
were both
outside
in complete
smoking.
shock. Then Mira reached through the mirror and viciously pulled Amanda into her side of the reflection. And I watched in horror as my cousin was held down on the mirrored floor by a gang of pale white, eyeless, human-shaped creatures that rose up from the ground in the mirror world. To my disbelief, Mira climbed out of the mirror and crawled across my bedroom floor on all fours. I backed into my bed, but I couldn't get away from her. In seconds, she was face to face with me. I couldn't move. I couldn't scream. Mira caressed my face with her hand and slowly edged my birthmark with her lifeless finger. She was touching the ugliest part of me, my insecurity. The shit stain that everyone laughed at and teased me about. I realized that was the first time anyone or anything had ever touched my mark. Amanda's muffled screams grew louder as pale, faceless freaks continued to hold her down. Mira quickly scattered off the bed, crawled across the floor, and returned to where she came from. The mirror. Mira crawled on top of my cousin, sealed her cold blue lips on Amanda's, and began to suck the insides out of her body. The pale white beings held on as Amanda's blood, organs, and life were completely drained from her. Mira continued until Amanda was nothing more than skin and bones. The suction pressure caused Amanda's skin to tightly seal over her bones until it either crushed them or pierced through. Mira paused and looked directly at me. She smiled as she brought a finger up to her lips and whispered, before regurgitating Amanda's blood and organs all over her side of the mirror. I finally screamed, startling my mother and father awake. They rushed in as quick as they could, but both Mira and Amanda were gone by then. My father called the cops after I told him what happened. I couldn't go near a mirror for a while after that. I was psychoanalyzed and treated for PTSD along with paranoid delusions. My cousin Amanda was never found. Her disappearance was thought to have been some kind of abduction that must have happened while I was sleeping. It took months of counseling and multiple therapists to convince me that what I saw was all in my head and that Amanda had in fact been kidnapped in the middle of the night. I started to believe what everyone told me instead of what actually happened. But something changed on my 14th birthday. I was given a new dressing table, and that night, I saw Mira again. She had returned in the mirror. She was holding my cousin's dried out, shrunken, severed head. There was a birthday candle in the center of Amanda's head, dripping hot wax down her forehead. Mira blew it out, and the room went dark.
Watch new reads every Monday and Wednesday at
Next. One more.
Oh man. Oh wells. I just realized I'm gonna look so weird on camera.
My beautiful boy.
Too big, too big.
You're precious to me, Morgan. Mommy's never gonna let you go. Michael?
Crib.